Hey wrestling fans, this is MC Hale. I'm sitting here with Ricky O, owner and promoter of Liberty States Wrestling. And what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks is we're going to be bringing you some interviews we did at Legends of the Ring. So Ricky, tell us who we're going to be talking to.
Well, it's nice to see you again, Sean. I haven't had a chance to catch up with you this summer. I hope all is well, and I hope the fans out there are having a great time. But we're back in full swing right now. We stopped down Legends of the Ring, and we were able to conduct some of the funniest and some of the best interviews with some of the legends like J.J. Dillon, 911, Gary Wolf, Quang, also known as Savio Vega, J.J. Dillon, and Colonel Robert Parker, and Chris Masters.
Masterpiece. You can't forget the masterpiece.
Fantastic pieces. We're going to piece them together, and we're going to put them out to you guys once a week, starting this Tuesday night and every Tuesday for the next 6 weeks, leading us up to September 13th, Hasbrouck Heights, LSW, and there's a huge announcement coming that night, guys, and you're not going to want to miss it.
All right, get your tickets now for September 13th, and here come the interviews.
Ricky O here with LSW Live with none other than the Colonel, Robert Parker.
Oh, good to be here, guys. Appreciate it.
We love having you on a show like this. My favorite question to ask guys is, yourself, a former owner of a territory, do you believe that the territories being eliminated has hurt professional wrestling?
Oh, goodness, yes, man. It's just you have fewer guys that work, and you see the same guys over and over and over in different territories, and you only got two big offices going now, and only one really, Vince, and so you lost your ability to switch guys around like baseball teams and trade talents and build more talent. Heck, we didn't need wrestling schools. You could get it all done in your territory. Your booker would train your guy how to wrestle. So.
Exactly. We agree immensely. We took an idea about 7 years ago with the NWA and presented it to the WWE. It actually made it to the second phase. When Vince looked at it, he said absolutely not. Do you think that has to do with the controlling effort, that Vince only wants to have guys that he manufactured and taught his way, or is it just that he doesn't think that the money is there for territories to exist?
All back over the years, all wrestling promoters, no matter where you got hired in any states, they all wanted loyalty. Everybody wanted the guy to be my guy. He comes in to work for me, he's my guy, and he's loyal to me, whatever I want, and he won't leave me and all of this stuff. So it's kind of always been that way. But, now that Vince has kind of a monopoly on things, then he's going to get that loyalty or you're going to be gone, right, out of the business.
Absolutely. Real quick, I had the pleasure of spending a year on the road with Sid Vicious, and he always told me how you were one of his favorite people in the business. You have a quick Sid story you could share?
Whoo! Man, I have a bunch of Sid stories to tell you, man. He's a great guy, Sid. He did me a lot of favors that I brought Sid in when I brought him in downtown Bruno. That was Harvey Whippleman up in WWE. He was sending me letters all the time and saying he would like to come in, he'd bring this guy, that guy in, and I told him, find me a giant. And he'd send me a picture and I'd throw it in the garbage. This guy keeps sending me this stuff and everything. And then all of a sudden he sent me this picture with him and Sid. And I look at that and I say, call this kid. So gave Sid a start in working the business at a high level and got him over. Taught him pretty much how to work. Sid's one of these guys, he never forgot it, and that he was always saying, sometime in my life I'm gonna give that back to you. And then when he had a chance to go into WCW, he called me up and said, how would you like to do a Colonel thing? I said, Colonel thing? He said, yeah, the old Colonel suit and all of this and all. And I said, yeah, I was thinking, well, I'll just go in there and I'll be Robert Fuller and wear a Colonel suit and all. No, Sid said, you're gonna be a Colonel, Foghorn, Leghorn, all this stuff and everything. I said, that's what we want, that's what we get. And that son of a gun made me 7-year career there in Atlanta. I had great years and he paid me back. It's one of those guys, you give him a break, get things started, he becomes a great talent, has a chance to pay you back, and he does. That's the greatest story I can say about Sid. He'll always be a friend of mine, and I'll always remember that.
I feel the exact same way about Sid. He's done so much for me in my career. Colonel, thank you so much for joining us this week, and it was a pleasure, and I can't wait to see you again.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Colonel.